It's Mack June TV.
5 hip hop and R&B. Mo 3 Black Corona right there. That was look, it's like this. Certain songs come on and they hype you up from the beginning, right? Yeah. You got certain, like, say, like, for instance, you hear a record with Juicy J. When you hear that beginning part, what Juicy say? Shut the up. You start taking off your jacket because you like, I'm about to sweat through this whole song because I'm about to get it in, right?
No, for sure.
Megan, the same way. And when the beat drop, you got certain ones, right? Now I get to the point where I'm on Spotify and I'm going through my playlist and stuff. I'm starting to realize now that I'm not gonna say half, about 70% of the songs that's in my rotation, they come on with that beginning, Yxng Stov. And when it comes on, I start turning it up, like it's already turned all the way up. I can't turn it up no more. I'm like, oh, let me roll another window down or something, because I know it's a banger that's about to come, man. So, big props to that, right?
Man, appreciate it.
All right, so now, a lot of people knew that you were coming in tonight. A lot of people are listening. Many different states. I talked to people in New Jersey. It's a lot of people that's listening right now, tapped in, right? Difficult questions and difficult conversations. That's what a lot of people like to talk about, like to hear from some of their favorite artists and producers. Yeah, and whether you know it or not, you are a favorite producer for a lot of people right now in the game. It's one of those new fresh ones, right? So, not too long ago, you signed with Empire, right?
Yeah.
And now it seems all of a sudden Empire's been taking some L's, all right?
Yeah.
The last one that we had, of course, we did the whole rest in peace thing. We had a whole dedication thing for him that night, for him, the Dolph mix and everything like that. So when news of that with Dolph first broke, where were you and what were your feelings? What emotions were going?
Man, I was really just shocked. Like I never personally met Dolph, but like when you lose like somebody of like that stature, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it's in your industry. Yeah. And it's that close as well. Like, of course it's gonna hit you a little bit. You're gonna be like, oh wow, like this is crazy. But like at the same time, like I mean I was disappointed because I'm like dang, like I know the opportunities and stuff like that, like of course, but besides that, it's like at the same time, like these dudes are like real street dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like they really out here. Like Empire, people don't understand that Empire is not really even a major. Right. We just have a lot of talent that's a part of this label that makes it seem like that. Ghazi and those guys, like they came up from nothing just like how we did. Yeah. They're just doing it on a bigger platform than how we are. And the people that he is signing, because he's so real, are real as well. Like, you got like the King Vons, the XXX Tentacion, the Mo 3s, the Young Dolphs, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, all these dudes are still at their home, riding around comfortably how they are. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like they're not worried about nothing like that. Like they feel like they're them of their city.
Now with you saying that, it's a big thing that you just said there, right? Yeah. Regular people just like us in their own city doing what they do. Yeah. Right? So you named the names, right? XXX, King Von, of course, Mo 3 and Dolph and everything. And so you start hearing all these people start talking about all these conspiracies and this and that, where they all wore the same ring, they were all on the same thing, and they had all of this. Yeah. But see, the thing that people don't realize is that we see this stuff in our culture every day.
No, for sure.
So-and-so can get killed right here on the corner right now. Is it a conspiracy? No, it was a street cat in his city doing street stuff, and what happened. Yeah, exactly. Right? And I think that's exactly what happened with all of these particular artists.
That is exactly what happened.
Because you start looking at things like, there's a big difference between a death like Young Dolph, Mo 3, King Von, and then you have a different kind of death where people say like Prince, Michael Jackson, things like that. Now those are the names that you should look into as far as conspiracies and things like that. Something happened, because industry hits are going to be clean. They're going to be real clean. You won't have no other question about it. They're going to be like, okay, this is what happened. This is the story, and you're going to go with it. So all we can live on right now, Prince, okay, he died of fentanyl. Michael Jackson, okay, he died. He took too much pain medication. The guy responsible for killing him, 4 years, and he only did 2 of that.
Yeah.
That's when you start raising questions about things like this.
No, for sure.
This just happened to be some unfortunate incidents, right?
Yeah.
But also with that said, with the conspiracies and when people talking about it, do you move differently here in Oklahoma City when you come back?
Of course.
Yeah.
What? Like people don't even. I don't even like telling people like when I'm home.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like,
I noticed that you pulled up in the '86 Nova. That's undercover as it can
feel
get.
me?
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
He did not pull up in the '86 Nova. I didn't. I'm just saying. That's how you. But
nah,
you see what I'm saying?
It though.
Right.
No, for real. I'm
Yeah.
always like
Yeah.
incognito, like, all the time. Like you don't never see me at clubs, and it's not because I feel like I'm too Hollywood or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just it's not my scene.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
I'm a person that deals with mental health and like I deal with anxiety very very bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember
like,
you telling me.
Like it's
Yeah.
to the point to where sometimes like I missed out on like big money because I can't even sit in the studio or operate in the studio because of my anxiety and my mental health sometimes. Like,
Hey, and
know
it's a
what I'm
real
saying?
thing.
We're real people. We have problems just like everybody else. You know
absolutely.
what I'm saying? Like,
And me myself, I mean, I know it doesn't seem that way because I do this show and I go out and I host shows and things like that. I'm always in front of a crowd, in front of an audience, but people don't realize how much I'm a huge introvert.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like being around people for long periods of time. I can literally sit in a room of 20 people and I'll be sitting in the corner like I'm all alone.
Yep.
I won't say a word.
or snuck out the back door.
Sneak out. I'll snuck out. I done snuck out bathroom windows before because I didn't want to say bye. You know what I mean?
for real.
But yeah, that's just how it is. Some people are held to certain standards, not realizing that they're still regular people. Like you said before, regular people doing regular things. You just happen to have a different job, a much better paying job.
Yeah.
But that's how it goes. So when this all happened, was there any kind of letters or meetings, anything that was sent out throughout Empire after this? Was there any kind of nothing, a notice or nothing like that, right?
Nah.
Just like, let's just push the music. Let's just keep right on moving.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
All right, so artists that you've worked with, we named a lot of those people. And of course, like I said, you just did one with Derez and Sean and stuff like that. You also produced one with Mr. Panty Dropper, man. You got didn't you just do one for Tank?
Yeah, I just did one with Tank.
What was that like?
I honestly don't even know. Shout out to T-Rail for the alley-oop.
Yeah.
He made that play.
He made it happen.
You know what I'm saying? So I just remember getting the text message of the song and I'm like, oh, and listening to it and hearing Tank on one of my beats is crazy.
So you didn't even know he was going to be on it?
No.
So the beat was already done, pushed off, T-Rail ran with it?
To me, the beat wasn't even done.
Oh, really?
I had let a girl listen to it, and she was like, "Oh, I think you should change the bass or whatever." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, to me, it's like I consider it a panic beat. Like last minute when an artist hits me up and they say I need beats, and I just hurry up and whip something up real quick.
Yeah.
That's what that was. It was just a quick little whip up, shoot out, just to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let him do his thing. You know what I'm saying? And it turned out to be.
Listen here.
Crazy.
I know you kind of said that like, you know, just like it was just wasn't a thing, but once again, you have come through and you just stunned it. You just stunned like, oh, it was a big hit, you know, Tank T-Rail, but I just threw that together just because somebody asked for a beat, so I just threw the beat out there, and it's a hit. That's a stunt. Just because of you, now that's twice you've been here now, done. I'm gonna have to create a stunt alert just because of you. Just because of you. So from now on, when people stunt, I'm gonna have to play that stunt alert because of you and what you got going. All right, so we got a lot more coming up from Yxng Stov. We got some more music coming up, but real quick, man, let's take it up the turnpike one time because I promised the homie I was gonna get this in, man. Aubrey Shine, she was with our sister station K Jams up there in T-Town. A DJ, get it in.
Shout out to Aubrey Shine.
Absolutely, man. Let's check it out. Twerk something.
Yeah.
All right, we come in right back after this.
All right, for sure.
Who our commercials at?
This is her song? Oh, wicked. I didn't know she was an artist.
I didn't either.
Wicked.
I didn't either. I talked to her a few days ago and she had this song. I'm like, send it to me and see what you're talking about. And this is what came.
It's Mack TV.